Alrighty. How's my Pick 3 at a Glance family doing today? I welcome you and all the viewers. And thank you for the new subscribers that's coming on. I appreciate you coming and helping my channel grow. Alright, today is August the 21st, 2022. And just letting you know that my system is available for all states. All state, but right now I'm state specific, which is for Missouri, because it's I guess it's one where I live at, and two, I can use it to show everybody how my system works. All you have to do is follow me along with your state and do the 1-1 rundown on the 22 numbers that I'm going to give you, which will give you the 1,000 numbers to start tracking your own numbers and finding what numbers are the best numbers to play. No matter what other system you're using, this here will complement it greatly for increasing your chances of winning. So I have utmost faith in this system. I've been using it now for, I guess, ever since I created it, I guess about 30 years. And I always wondered how I was going to get it out to everyone to let them know what I had found. And I thought about doing a book, but I never got a chance to do that. And like I said, God let me live long enough to, I guess, put it on YouTube. The day I retired, I guess he hit me on the back and said, now you still going to put this system out? And I got on YouTube, and so far I'm getting a great response from it. So it's here for everybody to enjoy my system for finding your pick 3 numbers to pick. Like I say, if you're tracking the numbers, you know why you plan your numbers. If you're not tracking the actual 1,000 numbers, you don't know why you plan a number. If you do hit a number, what happened that you hit that number? But with my Pick 3 at a Glance system, it's so simple and easy to follow along and find your numbers that, you know, it's almost impossible to make a mistake on it. And you don't have to worry about using the tic-tac-toes. You don't have to worry about the date sums, no grids with my system, no flips to worry about with my system, no multiple different type of 1-1 rundowns to try to figure the number that's coming out the next day. This system's not based on numbers coming out the next day. This system is based on the law of average, how the numbers are going to rotate, and how by you tracking them, you finding how the numbers rotate, and then you pick out the numbers that you're going to play. You stick with those numbers until they hit. And then when they hit, what you do, you're building what I call a bucket list from watching the other numbers and what they're doing. Then you know where to go and get your next set of numbers that you're going to play. And then when they hit, you still got a bucket list. You're not guessing a number or where the number is coming from or playing a dream number like I used to do. All these things I'm talking about, I used to do. Buying quick picks. And I mean, quick picks you can buy for fun. If you're playing for fun, have fun with Pick 3 or any other rest of them. But to me, Pick 3 is teachable, and it is definitely doable, because you can't play 1,000 numbers, but with my system, you could definitely have fun tracking them and looking at them and seeing what they're doing and knowing why you plan them. And if a number come out, you're not frustrated because you see how it came out. You see what column it fell off of. You see how many times it didn't fail. And things like that, all at a glance. My system is set up that there's no only rundown you got to worry about is the 1-1 rundown, and you have to understand mirroring a little bit, which is very simple. It's just the two numbers that opposite each other out of the 1,000 numbers. So right now is the strategy session, and what we do for Missouri here, what I have up is the numbers, like I say, work by law average. The numbers that haven't failed is the numbers that we looking at playing, because 9 out of 10, they gonna have to rotate. They're gonna come your way. I guess in a way what I'm saying is, don't try to hit the numbers. Since you know what numbers are rotating and how they're rotating, let the numbers hit you. And then when they hit you, you go to the bucket list and get the rest of the numbers and then let this pick three system hit them, and that's how it goes. I mean, it makes perfectly good sense to me to do it that way. That way, I'm not, trying to hit numbers every day, and that can get, in my case, really expensive. But when you hit and you got and then build your bank, you got money to play the other numbers that haven't played yet and that are coming, and have a good idea. Because after this video, I do a tutorial on how to strictly use the system. But right now, Missouri evening, this is evening draw. These are the numbers that are left out there to play. Now the numbers, the numbers that have the, I guess you can see is red, that's underlined, I'll just say underline. Those numbers are the ones we've hit on already that's come out. What I do at the end, about the middle of June or July, with my pick three at a glance system, I find all the numbers that haven't failed yet. And what I do is write them on a board. And that way I know where I'm going to get my numbers from when I do hit, or get an idea of what's going on with the numbers that I'm looking at playing. There's no guesswork because you're looking at all of 1,000 numbers. You don't have to go to different sources. All you got to do is use this pick three at a glance system that I'm showing you today. If you're a new viewer, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be here. My plan is to do this every day. I'm retired, so this is I call this my baby. This system that I created, I call it my baby, and I get energized every time I get a chance to show it to the rest of the world. It ain't like years ago, all what you had to do to get things out to people anymore. So, and I'm blessed to be able to do YouTube. I told some of my friends I was going to do a YouTube channel, and they almost laughed me out their house because most of them don't even know what, just still using their VCR. So we're 70 years old and stuff. So this is where it's at. This is me. This system is me. So, and I know it'll help people because I mean, tell you, you missed them numbers and you didn't play those numbers and you play it and you miss it, man. It don't call for a good day, and calls for some mood swings, and you have all kind of different issues when you miss your pick three number. But you got to remember, it's not set up for you to win; it's set up for you to lose. But with this system, increase your chances greatly from winning because you're watching all 1,000 numbers at a glance. All 1,000 numbers at a glance. You can't beat that, I would say. You're not, with the tic-tac-toes, the grids, and the date sums and all that to try to hit the next day. That's how they get you. That's what they want you to do. Keep playing every day and flipping off your numbers that you've been playing, trying to find another number that might come in the next day. That's how they get you. My system and my thing is play them till they come, make that money, y'all. That's how you got to do them. And yeah, you your number, you gonna play it 30 days? Yeah, I play my number 60 days. It doesn't bother me. I know it seemed, when you first start doing it seemed like a long time, but when you hit, it makes up for it. Because if you hit it straight, like I shoot for my numbers to hit straight, in Missouri, a dollar straight is $600 on a number. Okay, straight box on doubles it would be $400. So I do pretty good like that. So yeah, I'll wait 60 days, 90 days, whatever it takes. My number come in, I hit it strong, and then I reinvest in the numbers that haven't came out. That's the way I do it. Maybe somebody else who's looking at my system will see something different, and if you do, just let me know. But you got to play them till they come and make that money, y'all. You can't keep flipping off your numbers every day and trying to find a number that comes the next day. Don't try to hit the numbers, let the numbers hit you. That's I guess another saying I'm gonna say. But here we go. The numbers in the red are my daily carry numbers, or my pet numbers, as some people call them. But those are I carry them every day. I'll carry them every day, just like I carry money in my wallet, And then and you can look at those numbers, that 992 and that 160 and that 076 and 574 and you can say, when you see those numbers hit in Missouri, there's more monetary number running to the bank numbers than my running to the bank numbers. Okay. So, another motto, if you don't know why you're playing a number, don't play it. And the only way that you can know know why you playing the number is tracking it and looking at the actual numbers and seeing what they're doing. There's no other way you're going to know why you playing a number other than you dreamed the number. Other than you dreamed a number or somebody gave you a number other than that. And then if somebody gave you a number, where you going to get your next numbers from anyway? You know? Where you going to get your next numbers from? So, numbers don't lie. They're going to rotate like they got to rotate, and they're going to do their thing. And you be sitting there right there looking at them, just checking them off. And when they start arranging the way you see that they're going to arrange in the column you're going to hit on, then you say, gotcha. That's what you're going to be saying. That's what you're going to be saying, because the number's going to talk to you. Okay. And like I said, if you don't know why you playing them, don't play it. So I explained that 992. I'm playing it because it didn't fall last year as the 99 front pair. It fell February of 2021. So anything a year prior, I carry over. That's how I look at the numbers. I say, don't try to catch the numbers, let the numbers catch you. And like I said, it takes 3 years for those numbers to rotate. So I carry all the numbers that didn't play over, because I used to just start all over again from scratch with my system, and it still wasn't adding up right. And then I realized the numbers prior that hadn't came out was the numbers that was hitting. And that let me know, okay, it's taking years for these numbers to rotate. Those are the numbers you start playing. And that's how it worked out for me. And then that 160 and that 076 and that 574, they haven't fallen for 15 years like that. And I noticed that they hadn't fell evening at all in any 6-way combination that way. So I'm like, yep, gonna add them to my daily plays. And I've had them. I'm carrying them all this year. The 076 I already hit on, but it came 760 twice. And I was carrying it, and I hit about $800 something on that, just that alone. But I hit along the way. You're going to be hitting numbers along the way, along with your daily picks when you're carrying. I don't, like I say, I don't like going and talking about money, but I hit pretty good along the way with this system. But those numbers I'm going to carry, because they're going to come. 15 years, oh yeah. I'm going to carry them for a good long while. Yeah, they're going to come. Like I say, y'all can say unless something crazy happen, them more monetary numbers running to the bank. That's what them numbers is. So yeah, if you don't, and like I say, you'll know why you're playing your numbers with this system. Okay, so if you invest a little time in the system, and you got to put the wood in before you get the fire out, and it's not a lot of time, because once you do that, them 22 numbers and do the 1-1 rundown on it, you'll have a good 75% of what you need to know on a sheet of paper in the palm of your hand. All right. When you just come to my second video that I do every day, which is the tutorial. But those are the numbers for Missouri Evening Draw. If you're an online person, just follow along with me, and I'm going to tell you what's going on with the numbers. People that subscribing from Missouri got an advantage, because I'm doing it, and I got the 30 years behind the system. So, but this will work in any state, anywhere in the world that's using Pick 3, that's playing Pick 3. Okay. All righty. Next board up is gonna be, I'm gonna do the mirrors. Just like I said, with my system, I know why I'm playing the number. I know what numbers that fail, what numbers ain't fail. I know what column it falls off of. I know when it might hit again. I know this system will tell you everything at a glance. All right. This is a mirror system. Okay, what it is, in the mirror system, you have 1,000 numbers. And of those 1,000 numbers, you want to know what numbers are the opposites of each other. So by doing that, they have a grid here. You're going to hear it saying mirrors or sister numbers. I try to keep things simple. I'll say mirror opposite. They opposite of each other. So with this grid here with 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna call it a grid. It ain't really a grid. It's some folks, they got all kinds of different grids, believe me. But this is just a grid for understanding this system. Let's call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay? What it is, 1 opposite 6, 6 opposite 1, 2 opposite 7, 7 opposite 2, 3 opposite 8, 8 opposite 3, 4 opposite 9, 9 opposite 4, 5 opposite 0, 0 opposite 5. All right? Saying you playing 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 come in at the 1,000 numbers. They just played the opposite number of what you was playing. If you played the 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 come in, they just played the opposite number of what you was playing. If you played 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 0 came in, they just played your opposite number, and vice versa. And what I do on my sheet here, I can look on my sheet at a glance and know what mirrors didn't fall. The two numbers that are the opposite of each other that didn't fall. Reason why I say that, you need to know that because by law of average, one of those two numbers is going to come in. And the numbers we have circled here, they already came in, okay? And this in Missouri is what you got for the rest of the year. So I'll tell anybody right now, start playing these numbers. Because in the middle of the year, this is what I do. And this is really the fewest numbers I've ever seen since I've been tracking. Already they made up. So, and then when I put this up in June, started this system in June, then I already got two of them up there. The 230 just failed this month, and the 452 failed 3 times since I put it up. Okay, so that's how I look at it. I find the opposite numbers, just like here. There's 2, 2, 3, 0, and 7, 8, 5. 2 can okay. A 7 can be a 2, 2 can be a 7. 8 can be a 3, a 3 can be 8. 0 can be a 5, 5 is opposite of a 0. All right. That's pretty much self-explanatory with the mirrors. You definitely you'll see it when you do the 1-1 rundown on all those 22 numbers, and then when you do the rundown, you're gonna notice that the mirrors are all included on each column of the 1-1 rundown. That's why I use it, because it's so straightforward and so easy to use. Here I'm going to do front pair, back pair. I have a pick 3 at a glance front pair, back pair system that I use, and it's just checking them off. It's a sheet I use, and at the beginning of the year, you just check them off, and then whatever left, about the middle of the year, I see what's left, so I keep my eye on them. All right. And these are the numbers that's left for the end of the year. And that 9-9 front pair haven't failed yet, like I said. So that's why I look at that. I carry that 9-9 too, because it didn't, like I said, February of last year. And pairs, doubles is normally what I hit a lot on too, because I can track those doubles easy. Like if 9-9 front don't come and 9-9 back don't come, I got my eye on them. Okay, like here, we just hit the 48. They came 448, because I said if the 48 front don't fall and the 48 back don't fall, one of them gonna fall by law average. And no sooner I got it out of my mouth, I think the next day the 48 came. And I said also, like up here, the 20 front, 20 back haven't failed all year. That's what I look for. Also, I look for like this. Well, I had just said that too. I had just said that, like I would play the 8-6 here and the 6-8. If it on the front hadn't failed, then I would play those by law average. One of them gonna come. That's why I cut it off in the middle of the year and started looking for more stuff to carry, for the rest of the year. And that's exactly what happened. I just noticed that really. Now I'm talking about it. I also said, like I matched numbers up. Like this 2-2 front haven't failed, and this 2-4 back hasn't failed, when I hit and I'm looking for a number, I play 2-2-4. By average, the front is more likely that front and back don't match up. Or this 2-5, if I play the 2-5 and the 5-1, okay, my number will be 2-5-1. Like here, this 3-7. Now keep an eye on this 3-7. I'm gonna really not as a pair, not as a, but keep an eye on the front pair. But the 37 right now hasn't came out in 40-something days. When a number ain't been out in 40 as a pair, which is two numbers, and I keep my eye on them. And like when it gets around 40 or 50 or 60 days, then I got my eye on that pair because I'm gonna run that pair as soon as I hit. Okay, I'm gonna run that pair. And the way you run a pair, like this 370, 3-7 pair, front pair here, I'd run it 370, 371, 372, 373, all the way down to 379, like 50-cent box or whatever. But like if I do that, with that, I would play this 3-7 here, you see here, and the 7-7 back. I know ain't been out since July the 1st of 2021. I play 3-7. I look at making 3-7-7 my straight number. I'm gonna play it off of that 3-7 run, that 370 all the way down to 379. I straight box this because the front of it ain't played and the back of it ain't played. And especially when you do this sheet here, you'll be able to see even if the 3-7 even fail all year. And if it ain't fail all year, I'm definitely playing that 3-7-7. Because you'll be able at a glance to see where the numbers are and what played and didn't play at a glance. That's what makes this so powerful. And so definitely, if I find 3-7-7 ain't fail, I'm definitely going 50 combo it, straight box it or whatever. And they still ain't fail. And they could. These numbers, even though they look here, it could go all year. But that's okay. I got my own number. I ain't got to guess where my number's coming from. I got and that's how I hit. I hit like that. The 3-7-7 ain't fail. That's my number I'm playing for the rest of the year. Once I hit, and it depends on how I hit straight, I'll just add it to my daily play. Not a lot of money. You don't have to play a lot of money because you're watching the numbers. Okay? Same here. This 4-8 here and the 8-8 back, I'll put my number be 4-8-8. My number be 4-8-8. This is 9-5. I'll play 9-5-1. 9-5-1. Alrighty. That's what I play. Let's see. I said the 2-5-1, the 2-2-4. And see, that's how you match up. That's how you pull your numbers. And this front pair, back pair matchup has been good to me. I tell anybody, track the front pairs and your back pairs or whatever state you at. If you don't do anything, track them front pairs and back pairs. But I mean, make sure you make a master sheet here too. But you know, with my system, you're gonna track them because you match them up and you hit like that. Then you won't jump off the numbers because you know why you playing the number, and at the same time you'll be watching the numbers. I hope I'm making sense here. Please comment and let me know I'm making sense to y'all what I'm saying, because I can't change up nothing or explain better if I don't get comments on this here. Okay? Yeah. That's why I don't jump off my numbers, because I'm watching my numbers all at the same time and what they're doing. All right? And basically, when my numbers don't come in, I'll say, oh, I just got to wait a little longer. It's coming. I don't get upset. Yeah, just on this here. This here, if you don't understand nothing, track. If you don't make a sheet at all or don't do nothing, make about one sheet for the front pair, back pair. Just track them all year as you plan. And when them front pairs and butt pairs ain't fail, then you match them up and you find out that number ain't fail all year neither. You in the ball game. You in the ball game. You in the ball game. Here's another one. That my numbers hold true. Numbers don't lie. This here is tracking pairs. That's why I told you the 37. I know how long it's been filled. So, and well, I'll just put 44 there. In Missouri evening drought, it's been about 44 days since that pair didn't fail, like I just mentioned to you. And I wouldn't be surprised that 377 come tomorrow. That's how they roll. But at least I know it came and why it came. I ain't gonna be mad because I missed it. I mean, I know that it came and you know, I'm right on target with it. Okay, that's how I do it. Okay, like over here, like here, this 2-3 hadn't failed for 100 days from tracking. The 35 hadn't failed 61 days. 5-9 hadn't failed 77 days. That's why I say when they get around 160 or 60 days, that's when I start looking. But all three of them failed this month. And they falling pretty good too, matter of fact. And that's how you look. Law average, they got to rotate. They got to come out. Unless they cheating somehow. No, and if they do, like I say, you're going to know. And the way I find my pairs, let's say, and I've been saying this let's say you playing 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 comes, not you playing it, but it hits 1, 2, 3. The way you track it, you're going to play 12, 13, 23. You're gonna, mark them off. You're going to mark off the 12, 13, 23. Okay? So that gives you got three pairs you mark it off because you got, with straight, you got 6 ways that it comes. So you're going to have 3 pairs. You're going to have the 12, 13, 23. Or if you got a double, like the 112 that just came, the 211 that came out yesterday, now I mark off the 11 and the 12. Because you're only going to have 2 ways, 2 pairs on that double. On that double, you're going to have 2 pairs on that double. That's how I do. And at the end of the month, whatever pairs that I don't mark off, those are the ones I keep track. Like I'm tracking this 37, I can tell at a glance what pairs that came out. But now, and that's why I say you'll see how long it takes your number to roll out. You're going to see it takes at least 60, 40 to 50 days for a number to hit that you might be carrying. And you think you're going to flip on a number the next day? Ain't happening. Set up for you to play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Because all the time while you playing, you watching actual 1,000 numbers. Like I say, please comment on these for me, so I can make sure everybody's getting what I'm saying here. Because I can improve it and I can explain, what you want to know better, especially if you're commenting. Because I'll just go through and check the comments, and then I can answer the comments while I'm showing, the strategies and the tutorials. Okay. Any question, or if you don't want to do the question, call me. Leave it on my voice machine or on my phone, 314-260-9801. moremoneyterry@gmail.com. Like I said, I ain't gonna run, I ain't gonna hide, because my system I can explain in 30 minutes. You have it down. You have it pat. Ain't gonna be no hee-haws, ain't gonna be no tea-ties, ain't gonna be no, I can't explain this to tic-tac-toe what I put up. I can't explain this date sum why I put it up. I don't know what I'm doing with this grid, how to do that. I don't know what this flip mean or how I do this flip or flip this. And I'm gonna give you a multitude of rundowns to do. So I don't know them all, but here's one. And that's gonna show you hit the next day number. Ain't happening. For you to play this here and do this, you're gonna see the truth. So I ain't lying. When you start doing this and tracking these numbers, you're gonna see the truth. So I don't have to say nothing else about all this other stuff they do it. But this here, it tells you the truth. It's right there in plain eyesight. If you playing, it's gonna take 30, 60 days for your numbers to probably hit. And if you falling off a number and don't know when the last time it hit, why it hit, what it hit, it ain't happening. You got 1,000 numbers. You got 360 days in a year. So how you gonna hit all them numbers? You can't. And how you gonna know what number coming? You can't. But you sure can track 1,000 numbers with this system. Looking at the real picture. All right. And that's how I find the single pair. This here is numbers be cold. And how I came up with this is if a number don't play, I want to know what. I really just want to know what if a number don't play that month. I want to know what position that number didn't fall in, or numbers. It can be more than one number. It could be a couple of numbers that don't fall in positions. But at least you got your eye on it and you know what position it didn't fall in. Okay, like here, I did 0 to 9 on 3 columns, and when a number come in, say 1, 2, 3, I mark off the 1 here, the 2 in the second spot, and 3 on the last spot. Okay. Now, what I do at the end of the month, I'll see what numbers fell in didn't fall in what position. So last month, this 2 didn't fall in the front position. All right, I knew that. So if I'm playing a number with a 2 in it, say I'm playing the 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna make sure I play it as 2, 1, 3. Or 2, 3, 1. If I don't play it but 50 cents straight on both of them, and then play the 1, 2, 3 straight box, because it's better a chance of me catching it like that than just playing the 1, 2, 3 and catching it straight. And the 2 showed up this month. It showed up twice already. It just showed up yesterday with the 2, 1, 1. But the two hadn't played in 44 days. Well, longer than that now. When I put this up, it's about 45 days. But I know it had to come by the law of average, by the law of rotation. That's what you're playing with. All right? And it just came 2:30 the first time it came up was 2:30. And then today, the second time it came, yesterday, second time it came up was 2:11. See what I'm saying? You got your pulse, your finger on the pulse of all the numbers at all times. To me, it don't make sense to play no other way. That's all I can say. Pick 4, be on your own. If you can track them 10,000 numbers and you got a system that you can win with pick 4 consistently or and know you're going to hit, then please show it to me. But no, it ain't happening. How you going to track 10,000 numbers? 1 in 10,000 numbers. I just told you it takes 3 years for 1,000 numbers to rotate with the number of days we got in a year. So how many? 10,000. So how long you think it's going to take to hit that number? It's all luck. Those are all pure luck. Anything over pick 3 is all pure luck. Pick 3 is trackable and doable. You can't play 1,000 numbers, but you definitely can track 1,000 numbers. All right? Everybody in their own state track their own numbers. In your state, your numbers going to rotate different. Midday going to rotate different from evening. Trying to play a number midday to figure out what's going to come out evening ain't happening if you ain't tracking. Nothing, all numbers going to cross paths. Ain't but 1,000 numbers. They will cross paths. That just happened today or yesterday. Evening played the day before was 854. Then midday played 845. So, we played 845 at midday. You know, like I say, I ain't real good with numbers, but anyway, it just happened. Midday and evening, and it happens all the time. But it's only 1,000 numbers. They're gonna cross paths, but that don't mean that their pattern is running the same. They're gonna cross paths. That's like everybody got different everybody got fingers, fingerprints, but everybody's fingerprints are different. Midday's print a rotation gonna be different from evening's rotation. But they're going to cross paths. There's only 1,000 numbers. Okay? So I think I explained that pretty well. But please comment. Let me know you're getting this. The only way I'm going to know is you're calling me or calling me or texting me or something. All righty. Next thing here. Those are the hot numbers. Hot numbers. Like you see my 992, my 160, my 073, and my 574. You know why I'm playing those. The 132 didn't fall last year. That's why I put it up there really. And the 2-3 pair hadn't failed. But the 1-2-3 did fall this year. It played 312 earlier in the year. I know that because that's my wife's birthday. So I kind of keep an eye on that. Even though I wasn't playing it, I didn't catch it because I don't play no numbers just to be playing them. I got to know why I'm playing the number. I didn't catch it, but I was carrying something else that I caught instead. And I don't add. I play responsibly. I just don't add numbers no more than what my budget allows. Even if I know it's coming, and you're gonna see a lot of numbers, you're gonna know it's coming, but you can't play all 1,000 numbers. You got to play to what you plan is gonna hit. When it hit, then you can ante up more money. You don't want to be playing light gas, playing off the light gas, the car note, the rent, the insurance. You still be playing numbers, be outdoors, be outdoors. I mean, hey, I've been there, done that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, been there, done that. I got my battle wounds just like you got yours. But I can tell you, right now I play with confidence. I don't play with because I'm guessing no numbers, or hoping I dream a number, or hoping some fall on me. I play responsibly. I can play responsibly because I know my number's gonna come. I just gotta wait on them. Yeah. Yeah, and then when they come, I just go to my bucket list and wait on them to come. All right. Now, when I hit, my grands and stuff, I do ante up a lot more. But I know, that's just part of it. You'll hit, you'll see. All right. Those are real hot. The 232 didn't fall last year, and the 332 didn't fall last year. And I'm gonna call them really hot. The triple zeros. The zeros hit real heavy last month. I think 16 of them came out, zeros with some number. So that's why I said triple. I was thinking triples gonna fall through, but I don't sweat them. Triples got the least odds of any of the numbers. On average, you might get 2 to 3 triples a year. On average, that's midday or evening, whatever you playing. So the bet your money and all that stuff on triples is not the best bet. It really ain't. I just have to be truthful with you. Triples is not a good bet because even doing my tracking, I can see that. That's going to be really good luck when you're hitting triples. You ain't going to be able to call triples, and you'll see it when you do the tracking because I got triples on there too to track. But what I did do with the triples, and when I do something like that, and I know it ain't a good bet, I run triples 50 cent straight for 14 draws evening. And then that's 14 draws. That's 2 weeks. I don't have to worry about it for 2 weeks, and that's how I do it. I don't look to win a lot on triple. I think I've hit, how many times I've hit triple since I've been playing? About two times. Because I'm really not a triple player. Yeah, not at all. Okay. And the 2-3. Now, last year from tracking, there's 232, there's 332, and the mirror of it is 778 and 887. They hadn't came out last year. That's why I was saying those are hot. They didn't come out last year, and they mirror each other. Now, the 778 did come. It came as 787. I can't remember what month it came in. I know it was the end of one of those months, and it came out, but I'm looking for it to fall again. So if I was you, I'd play that. Whoever want to play that, I'd make sure I play that 887 and then 778 with it, because they're the mirror of each other. And I know the 887 hasn't came out yet, and I know the 232 or the 332 hasn't came out yet. If you're a double player, and like I say, or when you hit, pick those numbers up. Okay. And I think that's it, family. I think that's it. So this here is a little bit longer. I was doing a little explaining. Just please comment. Make sure I'm gonna make sure I'm giving you my best. And the only way I can give you my best is I get feedback to help you win and help us win. So please like, comment, subscribe, share. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. God bless. Peace and love.